Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie from Washington.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to me.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
The Raiders at 0-7, winless to start the year. And they come in at just an absolute free fall. Losers now, Charles, of 7 in a row.
And I think this is where, in a locker room, a lot of the team looks to their best players and even silently asks for them to guide them out of this. You know, we've got to be better than what we've shown. We need you to lead us.
Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end, Bowers.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Carlisle.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite work it in. And now it's 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
Can. Start.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go. 180. It's hot.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready? Here we go. 11, mighty.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
That's complete to DK.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
180. Nice hot.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Going to be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with him. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Gun 12, 12. Right 80. 12, 12, 12.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Dot.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11
Now Burrow changing the look.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time he is in. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18th. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Up the middle they go. McKay. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Carlisle. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it'll be tipped up and picked off.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. 2-2 Atwell. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. McKay. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Carlisle. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On 4th down, Carlisle. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Ready, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 50-yard line.
11-11. Gun 11-11. Ready?
Running right, here's Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 33.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game without giving 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's get set. Big 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
The slot man in motion right.
Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Come on, ready? First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
11-90. Stop. 11. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Up the middle they go. McKay. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carlisle. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Take it at the 37. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st down, Bengals.
Burrow looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
11 MC. 12.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 11. Cut. Right 80. What is that?
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. Mighty. 11.
Here's Burrow. That's to his tight end all. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Bengals first down.
Here we go.
11 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Race hot.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Cincinnati.
2-2 Atwell with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
7-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Carlisle. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Back to throw again.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Burrow on play action. On the RPO. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. But it looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
They're on 26-yard line.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know their perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11. Shahad. 180. What is that? 11. Shahad.
They'll set up a throw.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Running lanes were at premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
An inside give, Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
180. What is that? 12.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the Raiders have got him.
It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is fielded at the 7. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
That's a good example for young receivers about how you should never give up on a play, because sometimes it's right in your hands. Other times, you've got to play defense and knock it away, but at all times, follow the football. And in this case,
and down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Bengals 41-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Off play action. Carlisle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
Intercepted by the Bengals. Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here we go, here we go. Can. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's third and 3.
Here we go. 180, 11 MT.
They'll look to throw again.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
180.
Now it's the backup Goff.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
From the gun on third down, Goff.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
They'll look to set up his blockers.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Gun. Start. 11. 180. Like hot. Hot.
They'll give us up the middle to Brown.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lowered in the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get him. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
11 Thomas. 11.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
12. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he has met out the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Julian Blackman bringing him down.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. White 80. White hot. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11, 11. No. Undercrush. Shot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
180. Shot.
They give it to Brown. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
180. 11.
Now Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Goff now looking to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a handoff up the middle. McKay. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
180.
Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 30.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
What's that?
Up the middle they go. McKay.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Got. White 20. What's that?
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a give, right side. McKay. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We go to the 180. What's that?
Now Goff.
Complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
We go super.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Like 20.
Now a give, right side. McKay. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
2nd and 10.
Like 20. Shell. Crunch. What's that?
Off play action. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hadn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We go. 180. Cut.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Bengals 34. Raiders 13. Tyler Luke.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Third down, here's Brown. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Deputy! Viking 18!
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Get it! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
And they take a knee. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck,